Hey everybody, and welcome back to Northernlion plays XCOM Enemy Unknown. So to be honest with you, it's been a while since I've looked at the save file. Although I haven't played a lot of XCOM in my own right. Wait a minute, return to game here. What was going on there? It was the weird half zoom in. I want to take a look at our situation room quickly. It looks like Brazil is about to leave the XCOM project, which is terrible because we don't have another satellite on the go. Russia, France, and Germany, oh actually Russia and Germany are not looking so hot either, which is terrible because we already have satellites over there. On the bright side, it looks like our alien base assault is going to be in Europe. So if we succeed there, we should be able to take Panic down in Europe enough that these guys will not leave the project anytime soon. The big problem though is that we have, I believe, we're not building any satellites right now, which is terrible for us. However, maybe I can sell some stuff on the black market, or the gray market, sorry, and no, it doesn't look like it. So I guess in order to build the next satellite, we're gonna have to wait for the council report. In the meantime, it might be in our best interest to just go on the alien base assault, to be honest with you. It's in South America? Oh, I thought it was in Europe. Well, that's not great, because now we're gonna have that European problem still, but we're gonna have to deal with this. At least this will possibly keep Brazil in the project. Why can't we assault them yet? Oh, we need to build a skeleton key. I can't believe I haven't done that yet. Can we build that? We need 17. We don't have 17 credits? Okay, fine. I'll go to the gray market and I'll sell some shit to make that happen. Let's sell like 2 floater corpses should be enough. Man, we are super low from a financial standpoint here. So we are going to build the skeleton key. Manufacture that. We only need 1. And then I think if we go to our barracks, we've got like decent soldiers available. We have 5 like advanced soldiers: Laser Pinpoint, Iron Curtain, British Bulldog, Jackie Kevorkian, and Major Florence Nightingale. That's a decent lineup, but we have no... Yeah, I want the heavy back, but I don't think he is gonna be back. Unless we wait 8 days, which I really do not want to do. So maybe we'll just go with this and see if we can't make it work. The problem is without a heavy, we don't have any rocket launchers. And rocket launchers are going to be a serious driving force for this mission for us. Again, not sure what's going on with this frame rate issue. This is post-computer updates, so maybe... I mean, I had to like completely reinstall the BIOS just to get... or update the BIOS just to get XCOM to work, so who knows. Let's go with the alien base assault here. I don't hold out too much hope here, simply because... we're missing a heavy, and that could be absolutely horrible for us. Not to mention a lot of these guys, or at least a few of them, are still using conventional weapons. But whatever, let's do our best, I guess, to make this work. We've got decent supports, which is good because we really are probably going to need all 6 of these med pack usages. Whatever, let's give it a try. We'll just try to be as cautious as we possibly can be. Again, I can't stress enough. If I could do this mission with 6 heavies, I would, because having 6 rockets and, potentially 6 shredder rockets as well is going to be very useful. This is kind of the next story mission that you usually do after you do the terror mission with the chrysalids. Usually it comes a couple of months later, which is good because you need time to prepare. You really need laser weapons for this. Carapace armor is certainly a must. If you can get to Titan armor before you do it, that would be great as well. But it might not be possible in all circumstances. And we're just going to zip line into the building here. I'm going to hit escape because I don't think there's any need for us to really see that cutscene. And then we're going to take a look at the general layout. Now, usually, you have to, or what I do on this mission, and I have not had very good success on this mission, but I try to create like 2 groups, basically. So one group will advance in one direction, and one group will advance in the other direction. And the entire time, just being like completely cautious. Like moving out into situations like this, like even if I have to dash, dashing actually kind of backwards as opposed to forwards, just to make sure that my soldiers are in positions where they're not going to be at risk. Because if we have, oh, he's a sniper, right? So we'll hunker down, I guess. Oh, I can't hunker down. Might as well move him then.
Look sharp, enemies rolling up.
Because yeah, if we end up in situations where we see enemies, I want to make sure that we have at least some overwatchers who are capable of doing something about it. We do have an overwatcher here who I thought might have a chance at hitting them, but I guess not. I think, again, his frame rate's freaking me out because this computer is substantially upgraded compared to the one that came before it. We're actually just gonna move this guy over here, and we're gonna. Oh, he's a sniper, but he can shoot on this turn. Okay, 28% chance to hit is garbage. Let's put him into Overwatch. Maybe he'll have a better chance next turn, and then we'll move British Bulldog. Maybe just over here, and on the next turn, he might get a good opportunity to do a run and gun or something. We'll put him into Overwatch, but it's kind of unnecessary because he's not going to be able to see anything. How about this biddy right here? Well, I guess if those beams come close, she might be able to hit somebody with an Overwatch. This is not a great position. We're not in superb cover. We do have 1 or 2 Overwatchers, though, so we'll see how this works. We have 2 people shooting here, or just the 1? That's a miss, unfortunately. I thought the guy just beside her was in Overwatch as well. Yeah, Major Nightingale. Come on here, Florence. I don't even know what happened there, but that was a pretty big miss. Luckily, these drones don't do very much damage, but still, it adds up on a mission like this, where we're going to be fighting probably, you know, upwards of 21, 22, 23 aliens. Seriously, 23 aliens. It's a pain in the ass. Alright, so Florence Nightingale took a little damage. Nobody else did, which is good for us. So let's take Florence Nightingale here. 75% chance to hit is pretty darn good. He's going to shoot his gun directly through that alien structure because he's a badass like that. We got 46% chance to hit here. What about our sniper? Pinpoint, laser pinpoint. Great name, by the way. That's gonna hit, I believe. I apologize. I know it spoils it a little bit if I tell you it's gonna hit, but it's just because, you know, you can tell from the cutscene what's gonna happen, basically. So I'm just gonna move her over here. We'll have her reload instead of Overwatch because I'm pretty sure there's no enemies over here. Then we will dash the British Bulldog up into this direction. Malakova, she must be our rookie, so she's not as valuable to us. Now usually, at least in the couple of times that I've played this mission, Overwatch here, the alien base assault has kind of a theme, like an overarching narrative, well not narrative, an overarching structure to it. Basically what I'm trying to get at, oh my god, what is going on with this? Is that there's usually there'll be one kind of enemy that's particularly dickish. Like the first time I did this on my my other save file, it has since been vanquished.
It looks like we found where they've been taking
finish there because I want to finish my thought, and otherwise I'll forget about it.
Explain what the purpose of all this
yeah,
is.
it was chrysalids. So I just came across like a fuck ton of chrysalids. It was a pain in the ass. They turned some of my dudes into zombies, and that was rough. However, as I move Kevorkian down here and begin my like 2-front movement out here, what I did last night actually on a different save file, like just a personal save file. It was like mutons. I had like special kinds of mutons that were able to take, yeah, we'll move Iron Curtain over here. Mutons that were able to take a move after they were hit. Like after they got hit, it gave them another action point, even if it wasn't their turn, which was crazy. Looks like we got something over there.
What was that?
And it was not a whole lot of fun overall. So I'm not sure if I would rather have the chrysalids or the mutons, to be honest with you. But we're gonna move Florence Nightingale up here. I think she's okay, or he's okay, with a little bit of health missing. We've got 1 support in each group, which is really what I wanted to make happen here. We're gonna send Iron Curtain. Oh, we have 2 snipers in this group though, which is not ideal. Whatever, we'll make it work. They have frag grenades as well, so it's not the end of the world. We're just gonna move British Bulldog up here slightly. No vision, which is actually comforting thoughts. We have a rookie in this group, so I guess it's all fair. And then, okay, Pinpoint still has to move up. Why don't we just move him or her, I guess it's a her, based on that shapely physique, up here and have her reload. And we'll see if we don't get alien contact on this turn. Overwatch, super important, because again, you're going to be coming across mutons, zombies, or mutons, chrysalids, and these enemies have a ton of health. So if you're able to do damage to them on their own turn, that's huge. Again, my apologies for the frame rate. I'll check out some support forums for this and see if there's anything. Maybe there's some incompatibility with XCOM and my motherboard. I know that sounds like maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, but that was what the problem was last night. Apparently my model of motherboard had a weird issue with XCOM Enemy Unknown. But anyway, doesn't seem unbearable, so we can deal with it for now. We'll move up here. We'll pinpoint up. I just want to keep her. So she's still like under cover to a certain extent here. And we'll just have her, I guess, get behind here for now. She's got a scope. She should be able to see people coming. Maybe she doesn't have a scope, actually. I guess she has a frag grenade. That's her item. And Iron Curtain can go into Overwatch on this turn. So we're making slow progress, but sure progress, which is the most important thing. Obviously, there are going to be enemies on the other side of this door. That worries me a little bit. But we want to breach through this door at roughly the same time. So let's focus on these guys over here. Where are we? Yeah, we'll take Jackie Kevorkian. Actually, we know we'll take Iron Curtain. Move her up just a little bit. Because you never know what we might come across on this walkway. I don't want to be over here yet. I want to come back here. Then we'll take Jackie Kevorkian. Move her way up, which is risky, but seems to have worked out okay. We have another sniper who we will dash next to Kevorkian because I don't want to have her have to dash on the next turn. Although Iron Curtain will probably have to dash on the next turn. So we're just going to slowly kind of edge our way out here. British Bulldog is safe. It might seem like this mission doesn't have a lot of combat. You would be right so far. Trust me, this will change in the very near future. I'll be juggling like 6 mutons or 6 chrysalids at the same time, and it is a total pain in the ass. Maybe that's why the frame rate was slow. Steam has finished downloading Team Fortress 2. Haven't played the damn game in a year and a half. Still updates every 2 seconds. Okay, so we're gonna have him overwatch for now. We're just gonna keep these guys overwatched while we kind of move up here and get ready to breach at exactly the same time. Because I don't want to go into this room with only like one side of it covered. I want to be able to make sure that I can get like some shots on enemies from both sides. So again, it might seem a little slow, a little methodical right now, but it's for the best for sure. Overwatch you, and overwatch you. Okay. And then we'll see what we get from alien activity here. I'm hoping that some aliens just kind of poke their heads out, but I don't think that's likely to be the case. Apparently not. Okay. We'll come back to our kind of west flank here, or west side. With laser pinpoint up. I think she's safe to like dash behind here. And then we can probably at this point just move Florence Knighton or Jack Kevorkian up here maybe. And we're just gonna get on either side of the door. We're gonna have everybody do an overwatch and then we're gonna open up the door. So it might take 2 turns for this to get completely set up. But this is the way we want to do it. I don't know why that door is open, by the way, on the right side, but maybe that's because that's where the beam drones came from. Who knows? For now, we're gonna move British Bulldog around to this side. No vision, which is exactly what I wanted. He'll overwatch. We'll move the rookie over here. And again, no vision, which is good. And we'll keep Florence Nightingale on overwatch here as well. So we've only killed 2 enemies. Like I said, I expect there to be at least, 18 more. But first things first, let's check out our left side here. Want to make sure we do the best breach we possibly can. So we'll move Iron Curtain over here. And you know what? We can probably start opening up these doors now. So let's pop this bad boy open and see what we've got on the other side. We have nothing, which is good. I think I'm just going to put her into Overwatch for now. And then we'll start moving in on this side as well. So let's move British Bulldog in just 1 square. We still don't see anybody, so we'll Overwatch there. Now we're going to take our rookie and be a little bit reckless. Which is kind of, well, maybe we won't be super reckless, but I'm just going to move her in here. And Overwatch. And Florence Nightingale, I guess we're just going to put up against the wall. I don't know why that requires a dash. That seems like she should just do a vault over that thing, but that's okay. And then maybe we'll move Kevorkian in here, where he probably will not have vision, or she probably will not have vision. And we'll move our sniper just over here. The reason I put her over here, she's not behind cover, however, this might, oh, she can't Overwatch anyway. We might as well just stick her over here then. Alright. So again, still pretty dry in terms of combat here, but I promise you, things are about to get real wet sometime soon. How are we gonna do this? I think we want to make sure that we're examining like this side of the map as well, because you never know if maybe there's gonna be some enemies over here that are gonna require some killing. But it looks like British Bulldog's okay there. The real question is, do we want to send our rookie like up here to try to see if there's any nonsense going on up here? It looks like it's pretty clear. So again, we're just going to expand kind of our 2-front situation here. And we're going to move out over the right and left bridges here. We got a new kind of supply, or not supply, but a new structure that we don't know what it does. I still don't know what it does, and I've played this mission 3 times. But maybe that's something that we can research a little bit later. Laser pinpoint up here. Oh, she's the one who cannot Overwatch, so we might as well just dash her up. I've got to be better with her positioning in particular. Get it? Am I right, ladies? Okay, so we're going to go Overwatch on this guy. Progress is slow and steady, just the way I like it, rather than getting, you know, my face blown up by a group of 6 mutons or something. We're gonna move British Bulldog up slightly. And again, we're just keeping him in Overwatch basically 100% of the time, because that shotgun can do some real damage. Move Jackie Kevorkian up just a little bit, and I'm yeah, oh, there we go. So we have 2 sectoids, 3 chrysalids. Luckily, some of those chrysalids ran away. The sectoids don't really bother me so much. They can't do too much damage. One sniper can kill both of them in one shot. Here's the question. What do we do now? We got a 100% chance to hit this chrysalis. We got snipers behind. I think this is what I want to focus on. We'll take these shots at the chrysalis. Don't miss. Do not miss this one. You are the worst person in the history of mankind. How about you, Iron Curtain? Don't botch this one up, please. Oh my god, she might miss that one. Oh, it's a hit, but it's not a kill. And that worries me. However, what about Malikova? Can I move her out here and maybe get a shot? Oh, we do have some vision now. 81, 79. Let's take 79 on that chrysalis. You had the potential to be the greatest rookie of all time. Okay, now here's the question. How do we get into a position where on the next turn or the turn after, we can do something important here with Florence Nightingale? We're just going to move her up here, where she should be reasonably defended to that sectoid assault. Now, this is not maybe the best move I've ever made in my entire life, but we're going to take the 100% chance to kill this chrysalis in the hopes that we do not get one-shot killed on the next turn. Come on, Jackie Kevorkian. Don't let me down here.
Down.
And the real question is what this other chrysalis is going to do. The sectoids presumably are going to mind meld, and then one of them will have a shot. That doesn't really bother me. But this chrysalis is an issue. As it comes up here, maybe? Yes. But it's not going to get into a situation where it can hit me. The other one is. And it's going to do some damage, but not enough damage to hurt me, or to kill me, I should say. The sectoid might present a problem. Oh, it hurt me, but it didn't kill me again. Alright, and now we do exactly the same thing that we did last turn. So let's tab over, see what guys you got over here. First things first, snipers, if you do not miss these, I would be much happier. That looks like a hit. It's 5 damage, that's good. Let's see what we get out of this other one. Iron Curtain, 68. 68. Do not miss this. Yeah! Okay. Got some skills. We're gonna have... No, British Bulldog can wait. Obviously, Florence Nightingale, we want to... Or obviously, we haven't moved to this one yet. Okay. 81% chance to hit. Take this. It's a good hit. Now, do we run with Florence Nightingale and get ourselves healed up? Or do we... Or, sorry, run with Jackie Kevorkian and get ourselves healed up? Oh, I botched this one a little bit, but... on the bright side, we'll still be able to maybe end the sectoids. No, that's a miss. I think we gotta kill this third chrysalis. We got a 100% chance to hit. It should kill it. It does kill it. Now the real question is she gonna die to sectoids on this turn? And we're just gonna keep British Bulldog and Overwatch over here, because I don't think I can run him into a great position anytime soon. So far so good on this though. We're gonna get another mind meld, and then presumably another shot. The real question will be whether this shot is capable... oh, maybe not. I was gonna say whether this shot is capable of actually killing... Oh, that's gonna be a miss. God damn it. Jackie Kevorkian. Anyway, that's neither here nor there anymore. Should probably heal Kevorkian. The downside is we don't have a shot on anybody else. We can move out here and possibly have a crack at that second sectoid in the back, which is, of course, what I want to do. 85% chance to hit. Oh, right, they're not behind cover. So that is going to be 2 sectoids killed and probably a promotion for this rookie. Maybe not. Okay. And Kevorkian, of course, we will just have heal herself. Basically back to full health. Now, that might have seemed like a reasonably strong encounter. It wasn't. I promise you. Things are about to get worse before they get better.
Let's do this.
We are doing okay so far. I'm just going to move British Bulldog out here to a slightly more... a position where he's more visible, or he can see enemies more easily. Now, we probably should not have him advancing on his own. We do need to take a turn here. Just make sure everybody's completely reloaded, because I don't want to run out of ammo. In our next firefight, we're just going to overwatch everybody who is reloaded. And you need some for sure.
Ready to engage.
Okay, so again, reasonably well. Not going to win any awards for that, but we're still alive here. And as always, dealing with chrysalids is beneficial. The sooner you can get them done, the better. And of course, the other thing is we don't have any rocketeers, which makes this a little bit more harrowing than usual, I think. So we've kind of captured our middle ground here. Don't really see anybody. So I'm going to move Florence Nightingale out here. I think it's safe. Where is our next... That was kind of a long drop. Watch your knees, buddy. You don't want to have osteoporosis. These guys can't come out here. I guess we have to make progress up the middle. So we're going to move Jackie Kevorkian just up here. I don't think we got any extra vision there, so we can probably safely dash her over here.
What in
and we
name
have
are we looking
these pods where now we see
I
this is what's
didn't
happening
want
to
to
the
believe it, But it's
abductees.
clear the aliens have been
I don't really know what the pods actually do. It kind of looks relaxing. It's like laying in a lily pad or something.
Accomplish through this.
And we are going to dash our snipers up as well. All the way up here and probably up to this one right here. Because there's not much we can... we could maybe take her a little bit further. There's no reason not to because we can't see any enemies anyway. And presumably none are just going to come out from the walls and get us killed. So we're going to move British Bulldog up slightly. We have reinforcements that can come to him very soon if necessary. It looks like we don't need two fronts anymore. We're just going to be making our way up this ramp. So we can all go together. Yep. Excellent. So again, expect at least one more wave of chrysalis, possibly two more waves of chrysalis. This is going to be the tricky part of this mission because we actually have to go upwards over top of this ramp here, and our visibility is much lower below the ramp than the aliens would be above the ramp, if that is indeed where they are. There's no real good place for me to dash here. I mean, I hate dashing my soldiers. I realize it's kind of a waste of a turn, but I need to get these guys into some form of positioning. And you know what? We'll probably just dash Iron Curtain, like behind our own teammate here, or in the same vicinity. Again, because I feel like it's relatively threatless there. We're gonna move up here, and no aliens, which is always good. So let's dash British Bulldog all the way back here. We do have a few people on Overwatch, so all is not lost if we have some enemies coming for us. We'll just keep our rookie on Overwatch as well, just in case, you know, a few mutons come over the side of this ramp here or something. But so far, so good. It's been a relatively light mission, and that worries me because I expect things are going to get more difficult before they get easier. And we are going to have to dash somebody up that ramp. I don't think any of our... Oh, one of our teammates can actually get there. Jackie Kevorkian without dashing. Perfect. So now we have vision up here, and we don't see anything, which is good. Because it means we can now pretty much safely dash all of our guys up there. Again, feels like I've been saying this a lot, but wicked apologies for the frame rate and for saying wicked, which I probably have not used since I was in 3rd grade, but I'm not sure what does it. It's one of those, like... I mean, I hesitate to use Catch-22 because I'm probably going to misuse it, but, you know, on the old computer, couldn't record Isaac, recorded XCOM just fine. This one seems to be having issues with XCOM, but records Isaac just fine. Whatever. Eventually, you know, with tech issues, you'll find a happy medium at some point. I might just need to reinstall Fraps or something. Anyway, that is neither here nor there. My technical issues.
You hear that?
So we will move... I kind of want to move Iron Curtain up. She's the one who can move and then shoot, right? Why? Oh, I was wondering why she couldn't shoot on this turn. I guess that's pretty obvious. She doesn't have any targets. There we go. So we got 3 chrysalids. We all expected this to happen. Now, here's the thing. We've only made 1 move. So we could potentially get some good shots in here. So let's definitely take our headshot potential here. That's going to be a kill, I think, which is huge. Again, the faster you kill these chrysalids, the less likely you are to have to deal with zombies. The less you have to deal with zombies, the happier everyone is. Okay, that's a problem now. If it was only 3 chrysalids, we'd be okay. There's some thin men down there, too. The thin men are only an issue because they could poison us and cause us some problems that way. And because they're going to represent extra targets. 95% chance to hit. That's pretty good. Oh my god, did that kill that other chrysalis? That's huge. Okay. Everything's going alright. Let's move over here. We really want to kill that 3rd chrysalis. I want to kill the muton as well, but the chrysalis has got to go first. The mutons, I should say. Did you just miss a 90, or that was 75% chance, right? Not 95%? Because if it was 95%, I would be pissed. 65% chance on that thin man. What if I move over here? I should be able to get a shot out on that. It's not a chrysalis. To be honest with you, I think we suppress the muton on this turn so that he can't move. And it might actually, I thought it was going to destroy his cover. Sadly, no. That's okay, though. With Kevorkian, we may just want to kill the thin man. We can move up here, probably get a pretty good shot on that dude. 75, 56, 46. Okay, we're going to take the 75 on the thin man. You know, ideally, I would love to kill the mutons and the chrysalis first, but you can't always get what you want. Laser pinpoint, what do you got on me here? There's a sectoid. She cannot move and shoot at the same time. Oh, sorry, that's not a sectoid, that's a muton. So we should probably just take the shot with her here. That's going to be a miss, I think. And it actually destroyed the cover that I was standing in front of, which is terrible. But let's see how this works out now. We did kill 3 aliens on that turn. Oh, shit. This is why Rocketeers are so important, or heavies are so important. I can't believe I destroyed my own cover. I would expect to quite possibly lose some dudes on this turn, but we'll see. I'm mostly concerned, is this a grenade? No, just a shot. Okay. Still, not good. I think that's Kevorkian. The real question is what this chrysalis is going to do on this turn. Oh, come on. That's got to be like a 1% chance. Yeah, that's a miss, thankfully. Chrysalis, what are you going to do, buddy? He's going to run away. That's good. I mean, we still have some substantial issues to deal with here, as you can probably tell. That being said, with the chrysalis out of the way, it's a little bit better. So I'm just taking a quick survey, basically, of what we've got going on here. First things first, obviously, we've got to get these guys out of harm's way. So we're going to be... Oh, that's Iron Curtain that got hit. So we can take some shots with her. She's going to have some pretty terrible percentages, which I didn't expect. But 38%, let's take it. You never know, you could get lucky. That appears that we got lucky there. And taking out those thin men is good because they're accurate, they can whittle your damage down, but beyond that, the poison attack that they do is just a pain in the ass. So we still got a lot of guys left here. I want to see, yeah, our sniper still has 2 shots. 48 and 48. Let's take 48, if you don't mind. That might be a kill as well. We'll wait until the frames get processed here, and that's actually a straight-up kill on that muton, which is great. And totally unexpected. Now we have Kevorkian, we've got to get her over here. The real question is whether we take a shot, which we have a decent percentage of, or we do what I'm gonna do, which is healing our sniper, which should allow us to get another kill on the next turn, potentially, depending on her percentages. Unless that sniper dies anyway, because she is fairly low in her own rights. We have 43% on this muton. At the very least, this should destroy his cover if it misses. Right, so now we can get like a flanking shot with Florence Nightingale. And with Malikova, actually. So let's have Malikova go first. Alright, so it did 4 damage. I hate the fact that 4 damage is critical. I probably should have built one more laser weapon for her. I don't want these guys to get too close together because we run into the situation where one muton grenade could do some serious damage. But that's an easy kill. So we'd be stupid to not take that. And things are working themselves out pretty well here. We got 2 mutons and a chrysalis left. This may... Jesus, these guys are good shots. This may be the last wave that we come across before we come across the quote-unquote boss of the level, but I doubt it. Oh, that grenade is going to kill our sniper. No, it's not. Oh my god, it totally missed. That's huge. Now, the chrysalis might come back. Yeah. So we're going to have to choose what to focus on next turn. I don't think he's going to have a chance to shoot. Okay. Well, I think it's pretty obvious we have to focus on the chrysalis. But let's start with people who are in cover and do not have any interest in moving. So first things first, we'll go after the chrysalis with our sniper. That's a good hit. That's a huge hit, actually. Now we want to maybe take out our pistol with Florence Nightingale and get a shot in on here. 75% chance. That's pretty good. That is going to do it. And, you know, mutons are a pain in the ass, but having the chrysalis dead is also very, very important. So Jackie Kevorkian, we're going to move over here. We may have her take a... No, we're not. We're going to have her actually medpack herself. Like so. because I don't want her to die. She's going to be our support. And again, we may have one more wave of chrysalids and mutons coming, so I want to make sure that our supports live, even if our one sniper here dies. Iron Curtain's been good, but if we only lose one person on this mission, that's pretty big. Let's 28%. Let's take it. Could get lucky. At the very least, destroy the cover. Oh, it hit! Wow, that's actually awesome. So she hasn't sacrificed her life in vain, I feel. Now, what about our sniper here? Or our British Bulldog here? What's his pistol shot on that one that's super far away? 43, 43. Let's take it. It could work. It did 1 damage. Come on. Well, at least we know that a pistol is like basically guaranteed to work next time. So this lady's got to get behind cover somewhere. Or we could go crazy and just like dash her out into a unreasonably unsafe position. But I think we should just back her up here. She should... No, she doesn't have a shot. Well, whatever. We'll have her reload.
Ready to engage.
Here's the question. Is that muton going to throw a grenade at us here? If he does, I'm going to be displeased. And the other question is, will our sniper die? British Bulldog miss, which is big, because there are only 2 mutons left. This has been a pretty dastardly kind of wave of enemies that we've had to deal with, but really, people are just hurt. Nobody's dead yet. Maybe now. Yes. Iron Curtain has been killed. Is Kevorkian panic? Is that what it... Yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't do that, Kevorkian. That's a bad Kevorkian. Bad Dr. Death. So we've got a shot here. 48%. I think it's worth taking. Oh, that is huge. Thank you for not panicking when your teammate shot you in the face with a damn laser.
Ammo out.
Now we really need to get this shot. I might actually use running gun.
Run him down.
Since British Bulldog has taken no damage, he's basically my #1 candidate for getting in here and doing some serious dirty work. I'm using the pistol, that's why. Well, I guess I could use the pistol, but better chances with the scatter laser, so we'll take it. And again, we've gotten lucky on a lot of these low percentage shots here, so this has been pretty good. Even though we've lost a teammate, I would have expected to lose a lot more teammates. So we're just going to move Malikova. This is not a good cover position. Do as I say, not as I do. I just don't value the lives of my rookies here. We're going to have... I want you to reload, Florence Nightingale. Why is there no reload option for you? Seriously? Oh, because I'm using the pistol, that's why. There we go. We'll switch back to the laser rifle. We'll move her slightly out of cover. Again, bad decision, but I'm pretty sure no more aliens are coming here. Reload the laser rifle. And on the next turn, we need to do some more reloading in all likelihood, but we also need to make sure that our existing sniper here gets healed. Because Kevorkian, kind of a bitch. Kevorkian has 1 med pack left, I think. So we'll just get on top of this lady's dead body. Kevorkian has no med pack usages left. That's crazy. Well, we'll dash her out here then. And on the next turn, she'll reload. We need to get this sniper. The snipers are very important because they can one-shot kill the hardest enemies in the game here. We're going to get our sniper. Probably should have reloaded, but whatever. Doesn't matter. We'll just have British Bulldog reload his own weapon. We need to make sure everyone is prepped for this. She can go into Overwatch here. We probably won't encounter too many more enemies because we've already encountered some very, very difficult enemies. But you never know. There could be like another wave of mutons, another wave of chrysalids. And even like a wave of 3 mutons is nothing to sneeze at, especially when we don't have any rockets. The fact that we're doing so well without any rockets blows my mind because those have been my crutch that I've been using in like my off-camera missions. And this is by far the best that any of my missions have gone, by the way. Any of my alien base assaults, anyway. So our sniper, we're just going to have maybe move and reload. Well, first off, let's have Kevorkian move up here. I'm not pleased with you, Kevorkian. I'm willing to admit that. We're going to move laser pinpoint up here. Sadly, she's the lesser sniper. Like, she's incapable of movement and shooting on the same turn. It's less than ideal, of course. Let's move our rookie up here. Who knows, maybe we'll get to... Oh, there we go. Cyberdiscs. And... Oh, drones. Okay. Well, the Cyberdisc is a problem. The drones are not so bad. So let's go for Cyberdisc first. If we can just do 4 damage here, I'd be happy. 2 damage, that's not as good. I'm not happy about it, but it could be worse. And we've got a lot of Overwatch here, so here comes the moment of truth. That's a shotgun shot, which is likely to miss because it's so far away. But we do have some people on Overwatch here, I thought. And to be honest, even if our rookie gets one-shot killed here, which it's looking somewhat possible. Oh my god! Luckiest miss of all time. We should be able, in one turn, to take out the Cyberdisc. And then focus on the drones on the next turn. God, the Cyberdiscs are a pain in the ass. Okay, so this guy's healed up again. Sniper does have a shot, which is what I was looking for. 48, it's not great, but we'll take it. You can, oh my god, that wasn't even close. You can tell just by the way she kind of started there. We're going to move just a little bit closer with British B in the hopes that 63% is definitely better than 27. Oh my god, this is terrible now.
Not good.
Those are big misses. We're going to dash this Biddy back here. She's not even going to take a shot this time. No shots required, considering our situation. I'm going to get British, or Florence Nightingale. Oh, that requires a dash? Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm going to put Florence Nightingale here then. It's not a great position, and he doesn't have a shot. However, with one well-placed smoke grenade, we can cover these three guys and possibly increase the chances of a miss on the next turn. The fact that we missed both of those shots with our like high damage units is a total pain in the dick. Alright, Kevorkian, what do you got for me? 46%? What if I move you around to the side a little bit here? Still have a shot, and it's 46, so let's take that. Maybe we'll get lucky. No, that's a big miss too. Alright, everybody sucks and I hate you. We have no overwatches on this turn, so we'll see what these guys are doing. Moving around to flank us, of course. British Bulldog, don't die in one hit, buddy. You're in the smoke, you could be okay. He's gonna die in one hit. That's the worst. Shit. Okay. You know what, British Bulldog? That's what you fucking get for being the worst piece of garbage on Earth. Did that do any damage? We can't see because the camera's a little... Oh, no! You can't panic! You're taking turns away from me! Let me guess, you panicked too? 3 of you fucking panicked? Well, at least you actually hit the Cyberdisc for once. I think Florence Nightingale did not panic, though. So, oh, is that healing? Okay. Since Florence Nightingale did not panic, I think I might be able to do some damage this turn. But if one Cyberdisc throws everything all out of whack here, I'm gonna be pissed. We're gonna do... I mean, we could suppress it, but it's not worth it. I think instead it's worth it to just take the shot. That's a good hit, but we really need, you know, some more people to be able to take a shot. Sadly, they all panicked, so we don't have that option. But again, as long as this guy just keeps focusing my rookies, no big deal. Actually, that guy didn't even die. The drones are going to come in. They could possibly finish the job. But since people have stopped panicking, maybe we can actually get something done here. 98% chance to hit. Worth taking. Cyberdisc is dead. That is very important, obviously. That's probably the most difficult enemy we're going to face for the rest of the mission. Probably. Kevorkian did the smart thing and took out that drone. We do still have one substantial enemy that we're going to have to deal with. And it's going to be an enemy that we have not seen before. Not to scare you or anything, but you'll see when we get to it. Might as well just reload our sniper rifle here. We have one more drone, don't worry, I've not forgotten.
It's killing time.
One thing I want to make sure, though, is that we're healing. I thought I overwatched on this turn, but I guess I didn't. We'll see if this guy takes a shot at somebody. Nope, nope, no chance. So, let's go back to maybe our sniper. Maybe we can get a lucky shot here. 58% chance to hit, let's take it. That's going to be a miss, I think. Well, it looked like it hit, considering it actually made part of the beam, or part of the drone, like red hot, but whatever. You gotta do what you gotta do. There's another drone down, maybe get a promotion for, nope. She doesn't deserve a promotion, considering she killed one of her own teammates, but that's, the XCOM project is all politics sometimes. Who gets elevated above other people.
Get back out there.
Alright, so our rookie is at least healed a little bit. We're gonna move her up here, slightly. I'm expecting 1 or 2 more waves. We haven't quite killed 20 aliens yet, and normally you're dealing with, you know, high teens, low 20s in terms of aliens on this mission. But that could also be like more sectoids and thin men, as opposed to mutons and chrysalids, which is what we've dealt with largely here. So we're just gonna move in here. This may indeed be the final... Oh, yeah, she needs to reload. This may indeed be the final phase of this mission, which would be welcomed for me for sure. But again, I'm pretty pleased with the way that this has gone overall, considering the fact that I didn't have any heavies at all, and heavies are primarily, like, they're my bread and butter on this mission. The real question is whether or not this is actually the end of the ship, though. This is always such a long mission. I think this is the end of the ship, but sometimes the layout is a little changed. So we'll see. Just gonna send Malikova out here, if I can get the mouse pointer properly. And, of course, have her overwatch. And then we'll send our other one, Kevorkian, maybe out here. Like, yes, over there. Of course, we'll have her overwatch as well. This probably sets the stage for maybe our sniper to be able to safely dash in, so maybe on the next turn she'll be in a position where she can get a shot off or something. Sadly, no. And Florence Nightingale can just dash up here. So we have pretty much no alien risk, I'm guessing. If only I had that second snipe. Like, if Iron Curtain was still alive and Laser Pinpoint was dead, I'd be much happier. Because Iron Curtain actually had the ability to move and shoot in the same turn. Alright, Ludmila Malikova. I'll shut up because Dr. Shen's making a joke
At least
here.
they're not playing computer games.
Okay, so we got Ludmila, who will just overwatch for now because I don't want to get too risky with things. I'm going to dash Florence Nightingale up because we still have two people on overwatch down here. I think we can send Kevorkian, like, up here, and he'll still be reasonably covered. Well, maybe not. Maybe that's just me projecting onto the architecture. And again, we're going to do, like, a two-front kind of setup here. I guess we'll send Rookie and Sniper, and then our other two dudes the other way. So Rookie and Sniper are going to go right, and then Support and Assault, or Support and Support are going to go left. It's not a big deal, though, because Kevorkian isn't really a support anymore, given the fact that she doesn't have any problems killing her own teammates, apparently. What if we... I guess we're going to dash Florence Nightingale just up here. It's a long dash. I guess, apparently we know how alien elevator technology works. And we do see two drones, which is great. Drones don't bother me so much. We should be able to kill them fairly easily. Kevorkian got here. 46, 46. And we've got another alien, potentially stronger, coming from the other side. But let's see what we've got here. 54, 52. Well, 54 seems like an easy decision here. That's going to be a hit. The other drone will probably take a shot at us. It might do as much as 3 or 4 damage, but surely that's not the end of the world. Let's move Laser Pinpoint up here. And again, she can't really overwatch, so there's not much we can do about this on this turn, except maybe even dash her up a little bit further, so that she's got better vision in case we come across something on this turn. And we're going to have to dash. Although, I wonder if we could actually get a shot on this drone from here. Sadly, no. Maybe the greatest grenade of all time could do it. No, it's not going to hit. We're just going to keep her here for now. And then on the next turn, she might be able to take an extra shot at this beam drone. I'm just thinking, just in case we have low percentage shots at this drone for whatever reason. It's gonna fall way back, which I sort of like and sort of hate, but we'll see how that affects things as we continue moving forwards here. So move Florence Nightingale up a little bit more. I think he or she is safe to overwatch here. Jack Kevorkian, I think we're gonna take down to the next level. Dr. Kevorkian, I'm ready to take our relationship to the next level.
Yes.
Alright, here is the
Almost
final
looks like
boss
a
of this
larger
mission.
version of the
And he's
sectoid.
kind of a pain in the dick,
Something is different.
but we'll see
What is
if we
that
can't get
energy?
vision on him.
That alien
Dr.
is
Vaughn, shut up. I'm
clearly
trying
different from the
to
others.
do my work here.
It's wielding a power
Basically,
unlike
this is a
anything we've
sectoid
previously
that
encountered.
has mind control capabilities. Pinpoint does have a shot. Wow, take it. Oh my god! Did we kill it before it even had a chance to do anything? That's beautiful, because this guy can be a pain in the dick. Basically what he can do is like mind control one of your soldiers, have it attack your other soldiers. It's a total clusterfuck. To kill it in one hit is beautiful. Like serious poetry in motion. And then if we kill this beam drone, which you might be able to do on this shot here. Excellent, that might be the end of the mission. And if so, wow, 22 aliens killed, 2 operatives lost on that mission is not bad, I assure you. Things could have gone much, much worse there. But thankfully, they did not, so that's beautiful for us. We've got a cutscene here that we have not seen before, actually, so I'm just going to shut up and let it go.
Roger that, Voodoo 3-1. See you inside. Central out.
Something wrong, Doctor?
Don't you think a victory celebration is a bit premature at this juncture?
We just neutralized their central command. We've got no other alerts on the entire system, and we took out their leader. In my book, that's a win, Doctor.
Alright, so again, losing 2 operatives is not the greatest thing in the world. But the fact that we took out the alien base without serious casualties, or more serious casualties than we already had, is super awesome. And again, I'm going to let Dr. Valen speak here.
Commander, I'm glad to see that I'm not the only one who understands this war isn't over yet. The existence of this artifact, which we believe to be a communication device of some kind, begs the question. If the sectoid commander was the alien leader, then who or what was it communicating with? I believe this is indeed the same creature we encountered when we made first contact with the aliens. As we have observed, it is somehow capable of using its mind as a weapon. If we were to study this specimen's brain tissue, perhaps we might be able to adapt this ability for our own purposes.
Alright, so if I remember correctly, well, we do have a new objective overall here. But if I remember correctly, we do have the opportunity to create kind of mind-controlling soldiers now. Let me just see what we've got here. Yeah, we want to go rifle suppression on Kevorkian. Extra 10% aim on enemies at a lower elevation. And, oh, awesome, she's going to be a heavy for us, which is great. We did lose, we lost a sniper and an assault, so another assault would be beautiful. I guess we want to research probably sectoid commander autopsy first, because this is what's going to allow us. Oh, that's sick. That's so huge. Panic decreased worldwide by 2. But we're going to want to research. No active research. What was I thinking? Why was I not researching anything? We're going to want to research the sectoid commander autopsy, so that possibly we can start creating our own units, which will have mind control abilities of their own.
Commander. Although not physically intimidating, the psionic power that this creature wields is perhaps the greatest threat we've encountered so far.
Alright, so I think I'm going to call it quits on this mission right now. On the next mission, or sorry, on the next episode, we are going to have a council report, sectoid commander autopsy is going to finish, workshop's going to be done, we're going to build a fuck ton of satellites, but that went pretty well, surprisingly, and as always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.